you ain't with it, then get up the block. Crack your fucking head, leave a husky knot. We ain't all about love, nigga. You looking at ex-gang members, ex-convicts, and ex-drug dealers. Everything is a balance with us. When the teacher speaking, it's a silence with us. Cause we real soldiers for your Howard Child. Other false guys don't want no challenge with us. Islam and Christianity is the biggest drug.
Yeah, man, it's a wild day today, bro. It's a wild day today. All praise to the Most High. All praise. You got it? You got a 15? Go down to 18. All the way? Yeah, all the way to 18.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 135, verse 15 through 18. The idols of the heathen are silver and gold, the work of men's hands.
Right, so the idols that are created, man, not only are they wood, but they're made of silver and gold also, right? So we get idols out of wood, we get idols out of stone, we get idols out of metal, and they're all dumb, bro.
Right. Verse 16, they have mouths, but they speak not.
Right, they got mouths, but they can't speak.
Eyes have they, but they see not.
Right, they got eyes that are wide open with pupils and everything, and can't see a goddamn thing.
They have ears, but they hear not. Neither is there any breath in their mouths.
Right, so you got eyes, you got ears, you got a mouth, right? You got a nose, you got a whole face on these idols, and they do nothing with it, man. Right? It's not like the thing's blind, bro. It just can't see, period, because it's not alive. Right? There's no reason for you to be worshiping this thing, bro. It's dumb. It's not alive. Right? It can't move on its own. Right? Like it was saying about the Christmas tree, it can't move on its own. You literally have to pick it up and place it somewhere for it to move. Right? That's not a God. That's not a God. You know where my God is at? My God is everywhere. He goes where he wants to. Right? My God does what he wants to. And I dare you to try to stop it. Right? If I gotta move it, it's not a God. Period. Period.
Verse 18. They that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusteth in them.
Right? So if you make an idol, right? Or if you trust in an idol, you're just like it, bro. You dumb as hell too. Right? That Christmas tree that you brought in your house, right? That Christmas tree that you cut and sold makes you dumb as the tree. Right? You are as dumb as the tree.
This is the book of Wisdom, chapter 13, verse 16. He is careful to keep it from falling because he knows it is only an idol and needs help. It cannot help itself.
Right? He goes out of his way to make sure that it doesn't fall. Right? I hope this thing doesn't fall. Hey, we got an earthquake, so we got to save this idol, man. We got to say, hey, this God needs help. What kind of God needs help, man? I've never met a God that needs help, right? It's an idol. It's a Christmas tree. It's not God. It's not to be worshipped. It's dumb. There's no reason for you to have it in your house.
Verse 17, but he is not ashamed to pray to this lifeless thing about his marriage, his children, and his possessions. It is weak, but he prays to it for health. It is dead, but he prays to it for life. It has no experience, but he prays to it for help.
Right? Your dumbass prays to this thing. Right? You're an idiot, man. You pray for it to help. You talk. You hash out your problems, your life problems with this dumb idol that can't do anything. Right? Oh, you know, my wife left me. You know, if only I worshipped you more. Right? That's stupid, man. This thing can't help you. Right? It needs you to move. Right? It's like worshiping a car, man. You gotta fill up the car. You have to drive it for it to go somewhere. Right? That car can't do it. It's useless without somebody driving it. Right? Why would you worship something like that?
It cannot walk, but he prays to it for a successful journey. Its hands have no power, but he asks it to help him in business, in making money, and in his work.
Bro, it can't walk, it can't talk, right? It can't listen, it can't help you in any way. but yet you got that Christmas tree in your house, right? You have presents under that Christmas tree. You're worshiping the God that is represented by that Christmas tree, right? You're putting sacrifices, right? You're putting those presents, the sacrifices, under that tree, right? This is nonsense, right? How smart does that make you? Right? How smart does that make you? You're worshiping an idol that can't do anything on its own. Right? Everything about that idol, it needs you to do it. Right? It needs you to do it. It can't go from one side. It doesn't move on its own. Right? It doesn't eat. It doesn't drink. Can't talk. Can't see. Can't listen. It's not even alive. Doesn't even know you're there. It doesn't even have a conscience. It doesn't think at all. Right? But you worship this thing, right? How smart does that make you, right? How smart does it make you to put a Christmas tree in your house, man?
Psalms, chapter 97 and 7. Confounded be all they that serve graven images.
Right? You were confounded. You were confused, right? You have no idea what's going on, man, right? You got a graven image, you got an idol. That tree makes you dumb and confused, right? It makes you dumb and confused because you have a Christmas tree in your house.
That boast themselves of idols. Worship him, all ye gods.
That's it. Yeah, you boast yourself in this tree, right? Right? Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good. I got a Christmas tree in my house, right? Because you boast yourself because I'm rich enough to own a Christmas tree, right? I got a big tree. My tree's bigger than yours, right? Boasting yourself in it, right? Oh, you just got one of those small trees. I got a big tree. Fucking stupid. What kind of what kind of idiot are you? What kind of idiot are you to have a Christmas tree in your house, right? And then like you make yourself better because you have a bigger idol. Like that's just dumb. That's dumb. Got something? I think I had it on there. Yeah, we bring it up. But hey man, we can bring it out again.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 1 through 4. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Right? Again, he's telling you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that he's the one that brought you out of bondage, right? He's the one that brought you out of Egypt. That Christmas tree did not do it, right? That Christmas tree did not bring you out of Egypt.
Verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
Right? So he brought you out of he brought you out of Egypt, right? He brought you out of bondage, right? It wasn't that tree that did it. It wasn't that tree. That tree didn't help you.
That's right.
That tree was in the forest being dumb. Right? That's what that tree was doing. That tree was in the forest being dumb, right? While we were in bondage, while we were serving servitude in Egypt, that tree was in the forest being dumb as hell, right? And then you're gonna cut it down, bringing it to your house. I mean, you know, as it said, you know, that makes you dumb too. You're just like the idol that you have, bro. Yep. You are dumb. You're dumb because you have the idol, or you're dumb because you made the idol. Right? Dumb and confused. Have no idea what's going on. Right? You get rid of that Christmas tree. Get smart. Get smart. Got a precept?
The book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Right. He told us. Is that it? Yeah. So, you know, because, you know, hey, you know, Thanksgiving's a feast day, right? Right? Even though it's not ours. But it's a feast day. He hates that. Most High hates that, right? The God of the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the God of Israel, he hates that thing, right? He hates those feast days, right? Christmas, you have a big meal on Christmas, right? Because you got that dumb idol in your house, which makes you stupid also, right? He hates that, right? Hates those feast days. This got nothing to do with him, right? You're being wicked as hell, right? Serving these other gods, being wicked. Right, you got something? Did you get this one? Bring it out.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 96, verse 5, in the NLT. The gods of other nations are mere idols, but the Lord made the heavens.
Right? See, that's what I'm saying. He gave these nations other gods, and those gods are idols, right? The gods that he gave these other nations are dumb. They are dumb, right? But you worship them. They're stupid. Yeah, these gods of the other nations are dumb, man. They have no idea what's going on, right? They have no idea what's going on, right? We're talking about a God. We're talking about a people that will worship a God that would tell them to kill their children, right? It's stupid, right? How stupid do you got to be for you to kill your children? What would make you do that, right? I'm gonna kill my children because my God said so. That's dumb, bro. That's dumb. And making you dumb too, because you believe in this stuff, right? Stupid people, stupid gods, right? Stupid traditions, man. Doesn't make any sense, right? Got a dumb Christmas tree in your house, right? Worshiping a dumb God that can't do anything for itself, right? I can see if the tree sprouted up in your house, right? Right? Came through the foundation of the floor and all this. Right? If that tree came through the foundation, right? Through the concrete or whatever the case is, right? If it sprung up in the middle of your house, if it just appeared one day, that would make sense to me, right? Even though you still shouldn't worship it, but I mean, I can understand that. But you brought that tree into your house and you worship it, right? That tree you brought it in physically. It didn't go. It didn't appear there. You put it there. Right? You put that tree in your house like an idiot to worship something that's dumb. You got it?
This is Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 15. Because my people have forgotten me, they have burned incense to vanity, and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from the ancient path, to walk in paths in a way not cast up.
Right, man? He's got you walking, it's got you acting like these other nations, man. Because you're worshiping the gods of other nations, right? Which has always been our problem as a people, you know? Not living up to the greatness that the Most High set out for us, right? We're not living up to that greatness, right? We want to be like the other nations, right? You know, I like to say that cake that the other nations are eating, right? That the Most High told us not to touch, looks great, right? Looks great. They got a big smile eating that cake, but man, that cake's just not for us, right? Right? We eat that cake and it turns out that cake tastes like dirt, right? Because that cake's not for us, man. But we steadily want to eat that cake. It doesn't make sense, right? And then you lie to yourself. Then you lie to yourself and tell yourself that cake tastes great, right? You need gallons of water to swallow it, bro. That cake's not made for us. Tastes like dirt. That's why he told us not to eat it, right? Don't be like the other nations. Why would you do it?
Got a preset? Yeah, I don't know if we got that one. No, bring it up. Let me get the...
You got one? You got it?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 16, verse 4, in the Amplified Bible. The sorrows, pain, and suffering of those who have chosen another God will be multiplied. Because of their idolatry, I will not pour out their drink offerings of blood, nor will I take their names upon my lips.
Right? Like he said, man, he hates those feast days, right? Because you're worshiping other gods, man. The feast days of other gods, he hates that because you're worshiping the other gods, the dumb gods. You're worshiping the dumb gods and not him, right? You're not worshiping a living God. You're worshiping a dumb God that's not alive, right? This God is dumb and not alive. Somebody come and help these people, right? Us blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans need to stop worshiping these other gods, man. We need to get back to our God, Yahweh, right? That's what we need to do. Because these gods, the gods of these other nations, man, they've never done anything for us. They're dumb. Can't do anything. They're stupid.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 18, verse 16. To make their land desolate and a perpetual hissing, everyone that passes thereby shall be astonished and wag his head. I will scatter them as with an east wind before the enemy. I will show them the back and not the face of the day of their calamity.
Right? Because of that, because of us worshiping these other gods, right? Because of us wanting to be like these other nations, because of us eating that cake that the Most High told us not to do, not to eat, right? He showed us his back, man. He stopped dealing with us face to face, right? He let any and every calamity happen to us, right? Right? No protection, man. No hedge, right? Just let it, hey, man, just have at it. Any and everybody, man. You can have at these people, man. That's what I say, man. We've been made to pray. We've been made to pray. Nobody tries to help us, right? Only person that can help us is the Most High, right? And by serving these other gods, man, we pretty much said to hell with him, man. To hell with the help that he has, that he wants to give us, right? Because he wants to give us help, man. He hears us crying, right? Even though his back is turned to us, he hears us crying. He hears every tear that hits the floor, right? Every time a black, Latino, or Native American man or woman or child is killed or kidnapped, right? He feels some type of way about it. He's angry. He's upset. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? You all right? What you shaking your head for? What, you don't agree with what I'm saying? Man's got a Christmas tree in his house, man.
Dumb, he can't even
right? Talk. Dumb, can't talk, right? He can't talk, right? Just like that idol, right? Hey, you got a precept? You got a precept. Maybe just Brandon.
Leviticus 26, verse 1. Ye shall make no idols nor graven image, neither will you standing, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land to bow down to.
Right? No graven images, man. Don't make anything out of wood. Don't make anything out of stone. Don't make anything out of metal. Don't bow down to it. Don't worship it in any shape or form, man. Right? Don't make something calling Yahweh. Don't be stupid like the idol that you made, because it can't do anything for you. Right? It is not alive. It can't do anything. Good morning. That's it, right? It can't do anything for you. You got something? Right? Don't make it. It's dumb. It's dumb. You got a Christmas tree in your house? That Christmas tree is dumb. And in turn, it makes you dumb. Putting something that can't move, that can't think, right? It can't breathe, right? As a matter of fact, you know, when you cut plants out at the root, it's dead, right? So you got something dead, you got something dumb. Hey, you listening, right? What you think about what I'm saying? You got a Christmas tree in your house? No? No? Okay, well, I mean, hey, you know, can't say anything about that, but do you believe in the Bible?
Can I read the Bible?
Do you believe in it? Yeah.
Now we're gonna, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Of course I want to believe, but other Christians have ruined it.
Oh, well, I mean, luckily for you, we're not Christians up here.
What are you?
We are Hebrew Israelites. We're the descendants of the people that's spoken about in the Bible.
Oh my God, and would the white people be amazed that you're black?
I mean, yeah, they lied about them, our ancestors being white, so sure they'd be
They all
amazed.
think Jesus is white, is what I'm saying.
Exactly, that's my point. That's my point. Right? You know, Christ died. You know, Christ came and died for us.
Hey, I know.
Well, he didn't die.
My apologies, brother.
Right? He didn't come and die for white people.
I know.
What I'm saying
Hey, I
is,
do know.
What I'm saying is white
I
people
apologize
depict
for
Christ as a white person. It's not true.
Yeah. It's because they want to perpetuate that lie that he came to die for everyone.
Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But Christ didn't come to die for everyone.
He did.
No.
He came to die for the children of Israel.
You guys are 100%
Right? Who are the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Right? The slaves that your ancestors brought over, that's who Christ died for.
I'm American Indian.
You're American Indian?
My grandma came here and they adopted my mom at an orphanage and they did her blood draw and she was American Indian and Irish.
What's your father?
My father's a horrible man.
Well, what's his nationality?
That's right.
The bad whites.
Bad whites?
Probably.
I mean, so what does a good white look like?
It's not about looking like anything. He's a bad man.
He's a bad. Well, I mean, because you said he's a bad white man, right?
Yes.
So I was just curious. What does a good white man look like?
He respects those by their honor and dignity.
Well, I mean, because see, the problem is, like, I've never seen a good white man ever in my life.
My friend might have left me.
Right? Because, you know, they came over here and stole land, right? And murdered. They murdered and stole land from the natives, right? And they stayed.
That's right.
Right? So, I mean, I don't see how, given that, I don't see how any white man can be good.
I've met a couple.
You met a couple?
Yeah.
But what are they descendants from the murderers?
What's great is, even though you're a descendant of someone who's fucking terrible,
Right.
you can turn that around for the sake of good.
But but they're still benefiting from the system, though.
Yes.
So how is that a good thing?
I'm not saying it isn't. We all should benefit from the system. A good system.
But how can it be? How can the system be good if it's based on rape, robbery, and murder?
That's why I said it had to be a good system.
But it's not a good system, though.
Not the current system. It has to be a good system.
But, so how do you make it a good system?
By always questioning those that are fucked up.
Well, I mean,
You take a stand. You take a stand against bad shit.
Because we have our own ideas, right? Based on the Bible on how to make this system a good thing.
Tell me.
Right? Well, check this out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9 and 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
You can hear this, right? You got ears, right? You can hear, right? Right?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right, so you know how your ancestors led our ancestors up here into captivity, right? So you think it'd be fair for you to go into captivity, right?
My ancestors are bullshit. All I can say is that I can be the word of good by acting good to everybody.
But you're not answering the question, though. My question is, do you think it would be fair that because your ancestors led my ancestors in that captivity, that you should go into captivity to make things fair?
Why not?
Right, so you agree.
Why not?
So you should be all right, all praise.
I'm in captivity already.
I don't know about that. You guys stole this land. How are you in captivity?
How did I steal the land? How did I do it?
Because you're benefited off it.
But that's not my problem because I was born into that situation.
Well, I mean...
But I can act better to everybody.
I mean, we're in the hoods and ghettos. That's our problem, too. We didn't choose to do this.
I was in the Tenderloin. I've been in 30 years in Tenderloin.
Well, I mean, where were you born at?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't.
Yeah, 'cause we're generationally in the hoods and ghettos.
I come from white trash, they say.
All praise.
That's all right.
So what good deeds have you done for our people?
I've been fortunate enough to have a washing machine in my house at one point, not anymore. And I pick up all the blankets I can, and I wash them, and I put them on the worst cases in the Tenderloin, and I give them hot chocolate, and I listen to them because nobody fucking else will.
Well, you know, in the Tenderloin, you get a mixed group of people, right? You get different nations of people.
How are you with me though?
Right. Hey, yeah, exactly. Yeah, my brother brings up a good point. You remember the last time white people gave out blankets, right?
No, I pick them up and I wash them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then you proceed to pass them out, right?
Yeah, because I'm lucky enough that at one point I had a washing machine.
Right.
So I can imagine that by helping everyone else. Why not?
Yeah, and I'm sure before your ancestors gave those blankets to the Native Americans, they washed them and then rubbed the smallpox on them and then handed it to my brothers and sisters. No, I mean, well, they did. No, just the bad ones, right?
I have a bad mom and I have a bad dad and a good mom. But you know, I can't change what the white people did to the black people, but I can try to be kind to everyone.
Well, I mean, we got something that would.
And I'm staying in a shelter. It's fine. I'm not like tripping. I'm not in a place of prestige. I don't have any money. It's fine. I have my hips in place. I can't work.
So we have something something that can because like as far as we're concerned, right? We don't believe anything that you're saying, right?
It doesn't matter.
But we have something that can show that you might be sincere or that you are sincere in to feel sorry or apologize for what your ancestors did to our ancestors. You got it?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth. And
so what do you think about that? You come up here, you can bow down with your face toward the earth towards them?
I don't have any problem bowing down to a humble human being.
Oh, well, you want to come up here and do that right now?
I don't know you well enough to know your character, sir.
Well, I mean, it's not about my character. It's about what your ancestors did to my ancestors.
I can bend a knee to humility easily.
So can you be humble and bend your knee and bow down?
I can do that to a kind man.
Well, I'm kind.
Are you?
Absolutely. I care about my people to the greatest degree.
I care about all people that are kind and good and need help. I don't really give a fuck about the color of a man's skin.
Well, I don't care about the color of your skin either.
Because what matters is your character.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's the point. That's the point.
I have no problem bending a knee to
Yeah, but I'm saying your people aren't good at all.
But that isn't my fault.
But you're benefiting off of that. That makes you not good.
Sir, I haven't benefited off shit.
I
really haven't.
So why are you here then?
Hopefully, so I can be of service to others. It's not about my comfort.
No. See, I'm saying the fact that you're here in America means that you're benefiting off the rape, robbery, and murder that your ancestors committed.
Right.
But so are you benefiting from that?
How am I benefiting from it?
Because there's opportunity for everyone here. I hope. I still hope.
What opportunity do we have as blacks and Latinos?
I know this is creating trust for you or something. I mean, the thing is, I think if anyone works super hard, right, and they're a good person, even though they have trials and tribulations, I think they have opportunities in America.
Like what?
Like education, possibly.
So I have the opportunity.
JC is free now.
So I have the opportunity for my people to get educated by your people.
No, sir. I'm saying the sacrifices and the hardship they went through because of some dickhead white group of motherfuckers had allowed you and I to be in America, so therefore you can go to the free JC, like I can, or whatever, if you choose to. That's all I'm saying.
But you're aware you're part of those dickhead white motherfuckers.
I'm not, because I didn't enslave the people. I was born here, and that wasn't my choice. It wasn't my choice.
Right. Well, here, hold on, check this.
It wasn't my choice.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21.
Get out.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their father.
Right, so we got to prepare slaughter for you for what your fathers did to us.
So how do you want to slaughter me? Verbally?
Hey, Slim Shady. Hey, Slim Shady, come here. Oh, you guys call yourself shepherds, huh? That
You guys face cover.
is crazy.
Take your head cover off, motherfucker. I gotta go.
Well, hold on, wait. We're having a beautiful conversation here.
My storage unit. My hips hurt.
Oh.
I had to have hip surgery.
Well, you know, my feet hurt, my knees hurt, my hip, everything on me hurts.
Me too.
Yeah, from all the labor that I'm doing to benefit your people.
Right.
I've been in service my whole life, 30 years.
We've been in service since we got here, since you landed here. We've been in service, right? Since day one,
You know what? I can't argue with you.
right? 500 years we have been in service.
My dickhead ancestors. I try to do the best I can. You know, I have hard times.
But yet again, like you haven't done anything.
I haven't personally.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not a responsibility what my dickhead ancestors did. I can try to be kind to everyone now.
So you can get, so the fact that your ancestors raped, robbed, and murdered, it doesn't matter because, you know.
It does matter. It fucking matters.
Yeah, so do you not bear the burden to fix these problems?
Absolutely.
So what have you done to fix these problems?
I've been of service to other people in my community.
I'm not talking about other people in your community. I'm talking about blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. What have you done to help us?
I have helped those in my community that are black, Latino, and American Indian.
How?
By being of service in the community, by giving out food from my own house, by giving out blankets so I pick up and wash, by giving hot chocolates, even put schnapps in my someone's got unsteady nerves. I'm cool. I don't have to prove that.
Well, you know your government. You know the government gives out food.
Sucks ass too.
It gives food stamps. You know that, right? So I mean, what you're doing this doesn't really amount to anything. You got a precept?
Isaiah 60:14. The sons also of them that afflict thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
Right? Again, the Bible is saying you should bow down to us, simply due to the fact to show that you're sorry.